Back a little bit. Hey man, thanks for taking some time today. I've been asking people on the beach if they've ever heard of Bitcoin before.
Yeah, I heard. I put some money before already, yeah, but it was not like a good deal for me because I was learning and it was like everything too fast.
That's
But
how
it was good. It was a good experience.
that was a good experience. That's how you
Yeah.
learn, dude. You throw a little money in there, then you're forced to take a look and kind of learn what's going on, right?
Yeah, it's the best way to learn. I had a friend that he put some money, he made a lot of money, and he told me like, "Oh, bro, you don't wanna try?" I was like, "No, let me try."
Okay.
But I was like,
Yeah.
not understanding so much about that.
There's a lot of hype, and it's kind of false. Some guys think that it's easy to make millions. It's not, dude. You got to take your time and slow and big. Hey, the other one is XRP. Have you ever heard of XRP before?
No.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. How's the surf looking today out here?
Surf the waves today is kind of small, but like for a big board, it'll be very fun. It's sunny, no wind. The waves are glassy.
That's what I like.
Vibe.
I like the mellow day. I might grab a board from you and try out the nice mellow waves today. So.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for taking some time today. I'm just out here asking people on the beach if they've ever heard of Bitcoin before.
I have a couple things.
You have heard a couple things. Wow, do you ever have an interest in maybe wanting to purchase Bitcoin?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What about in future if you learn a little more about it?
Possibly, yeah. I have an open mind.
So you probably haven't heard of, I've been asking people if they've heard of XRP as well. Have you heard of XRP?
No.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate you stopping, man. I was out here on the beach today just going and seeing if people have ever heard of Bitcoin before.
Yeah, I've heard of Bitcoin.
You have heard of Bitcoin? Good.
For sure.
Do you have any interest in maybe purchasing Bitcoin one day?
I feel like I don't know enough about it, and I feel like it's hard to learn about what would make me comfortable, like enough to make me comfortable investing in it. I think there's a lot of misinformation, so I think it's tough. I think it's not a no, but I think that's where I'm at, where it's like, how do we figure out what is like good information?
I can tell you've got that good science mind. There's a lot of people that say that, similar thing to what you're saying right there, but what about, and there's another cryptocurrency called XRP. Have you ever heard of XRP before?
Oh, no, I haven't heard of XRP.
Okay. Cool, yeah, that's just one, Bitcoin's number 1 market cap. Ethereum, and then XRP is like 3rd or 4th. So, but anyway, hey, thanks for taking time, man. I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you stopping, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot. I've been asking people on the beach here if you ever heard of Bitcoin before.
I have.
Okay.
Cryptocurrency, different kinds, but Bitcoin, I've heard of the name of it.
Different kinds. That's interesting. Bitcoin's number 1 at the top. Have you ever heard of XRP, which is another?
Yep,
You
XRP,
have.
yeah.
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's the adoption curve is starting to increase. There's more people that's hearing about other blockchain technology. So,
Yeah, and they just signed some bill in Congress about the, what is it called, the Genius Act?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there's some regulation around this cryptocurrency market now, right? So, do you have an interest in ever wanting to purchase cryptocurrency?
I'd have to talk to somebody and get more knowledge on it. I don't invest until I get, as much knowledge as I can.
Yes. Remember, always seek a
gotta
financial
get the
advisor.
Yes,
Yeah.
always seek a financial advisor.
Yep, got to have a financial advisor. Don't do things that you're not sure about and whatnot. So, hey, appreciate your time.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for taking some time today. I appreciate that. I was just down here at the beach asking people if they ever heard of Bitcoin before.
I heard of Bitcoin, yeah.
You have heard of
Yeah,
it?
I haven't bought any yet, but I've heard of it.
I was gonna say, do you have any interest in maybe one day picking some up or friggin'?
I would love to, but all my buddies seem to just be complaining that they either missed getting on a certain boat or some specific portion of it just lost a bunch of money on it or something. So I'm not really sure that I understand that. But
Yeah, right on. It's hard to understand because it's a tokenized, like electronic currency, right? So, but it's not too late, man. It's not too late, everybody. That's very volatile and it is risky, but it's never too late to get Bitcoin, is what I'm hearing. It's the new treasury system. But hey, how about an XRP? Have you ever heard of XRP before?
is that a motorcycle?
It does sound like it. I ride too a little bit. With you. Hey, thanks for taking some time, bro. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet. Have
All
a great day, man.
We're gonna check this out later. He's gonna be playing some tunes out here and getting loose on the kit,
Vertical instruction.
slapping those skins. Thanks, brother. Hey, how's it going, sir? Thanks for taking a minute. I'm out here just asking people if they've ever heard of Bitcoin before.
Yes, I have. Like at least 10 years ago, when I was studying in the beginning, people were talking about it. I mean, in computer science, nobody in the general public yet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you have a computer background. That's interesting. So maybe you can help explain or what is a blockchain. Do you have any information on that?
Yeah, sure. Record, which you have out there in the internet. And I mean, usually with public record, you need some way to check if it's correct.
Yes.
Like you could know it's in some special building, and you know this building is guarded, and you have carefully selected official people who
Yes.
check it. And is that you don't need to trust any authority. I mean, you have to trust the code, which is a big ask.
That's a
like
big
you have
ask.
to trust the code and the mathematics involved and so on. And you have to be very careful to know when you can use it as a public record. So
Wow.
with currency, I mean with Bitcoin, everybody who wants to add something to the record has to invest a lot of calculational power. That's
power.
why it's using so much energy
power.
to extend the blockchain.
Yes.
And so you have a global competition.
Global competition
And-
is more competitive than just in your own little country, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you really have to know that if somebody just buys a large amount of calculational power, more than the people invested in Bitcoin can use, then they can just change the record or mess
See,
it
we're
up.
starting to see, I don't know if we're starting to see that yet, but I do like what you said about, the stored information in a building, in a filing cabinet somewhere. You got to trust everybody around that filing cabinet, right? This open ledger system, it's a worldwide checks and balances, right? That have to, and it's not changeable. That was one of the things that caught my
Unless you
attention.
have a lot of power. And I mean, that's where some problems start. So
Okay.
I think something like 5 to 10 years ago, there was a hype, like a blockchain for this, blockchain for that.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the problem was that somebody can just change it by throwing enough power at it. Like if you have some specialized small
Yeah,
blockchain,
huge data center or something. Yeah, something like that. So, well, that's awesome.
that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
How about any other projects? Like what about XRP? Have you ever heard of that token?
That's just a different token. Yeah, I mean, now you have all these different tokens with different approaches.
Yeah.
I don't think you should actually use it for currency.
Okay.
So that might sound
Thank
a
you.
bit
That's coming
weird.
from a computer background, right? So I think appreciate that information.
Mathematics is
Mathematics,
my
okay.
but I did some software developing.
Awesome.
Things like this.
Hey, I really appreciate your time, man. Thanks for taking a moment to answer some
Yeah,
questions.
sure.
I learned
Yeah,
something today.
anytime.
Appreciate it. All right. Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping. We're just out here on the boardwalk today. Just wondering if you've ever, yeah, you bet. Just wondering if you ever heard of Bitcoin before.
I have heard of Bitcoin.
Wow, that's interesting. Do you happen to own any Bitcoin by chance?
Bitcoin? No, I don't. I've heard many mixed opinions on it. So, that's, yeah. But
Okay.
I hear people like it.
So you have a little interest possibly in maybe purchasing Bitcoin one day, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Eventually.
Hey, appreciate that. Second question: have you ever heard of XRP by chance? Is a different cryptocurrency?
XRP. No, I haven't. No
Cool.
XRP.
Yeah, most people have. Appreciate you taking time, stopping here today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for taking a sec. No, I'm just on the beach asking people if they ever heard of Bitcoin before.
Sure have.
You have?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have an interest in ever wanting to maybe purchase some Bitcoin or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what about XRP? Have you heard of that token? Hey, appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thanks for the hospitality right there. Appreciate it.
At your first time, why you said so? Hope so, I will you expect.